Hey guys, I'm Morthadon and we are back for Shin no Nakama episode 6. Last time we had quite a bit more Rit-like backstory with her, confessing her love in the past or not to Gideon, but to, I don't remember her name, the elf girl while they were bathing. And we got to see some more of her adventures with Rit and these mercenary guys that are going after her, and like the whole guild is trying to get her back now in the present and everything, because there's probably only so many strong adventurers in the world, and when one of them retires it's probably a big deal. So they're kind of doing some underhanded things. It's not the guild actually doing it, but wink wink nudge nudge. So seemingly they like wrap that up, I think, right? They kind of like stop those advances, but I guess it's possible they could do more. They sent that one like mercenary dude, and she like completely destroyed him. Not like, I mean, I think she threatened him to a fight. I don't think she actually fought him, but he's like, I know her weakness, and he was like, went and talked to her about the royal selection. She's like, I don't give a shit about that. And then he's like, what? And then that was it. So, but yeah, we still have a couple of the hero party people that were going and looking for Gideon. We still haven't had that come around. I don't know if we're going to be seeing that, but either way, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens this episode. So let's get started, shall we? All right, we're going to start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Pew, 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 pew. Dr. Newman's clinic. This guy. Uh-oh. Someone's treatment doesn't seem to be going up, and now we got the opening. Oh, man. Beautiful day, guys. Although it's in the middle of the night for me right now. But it looks like they always have beautiful days here. Ba-doo, beep, 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 ba-doo. Alright, what kind of antics are our characters going to get up to this time? Oh, my neck. I just got done recording a really long finale to a show, so I've been kind of sitting in this position for a while. The Rampage Begins. What an episode title. That sounds terrifying. Uh-oh. What? Some kind of illness? Could that be the Rampage? Already he saw the thing. Interesting. Alright. What a nice MacGuffin of this show, right? Where they can just be like, I have this skill, that's how I know. Yeah, it looks like he took some kind of drug or medicine or snorting cocaine. That same drug that they've been talking about. The reason why they almost didn't get their painkiller passed, right? Okay. Poor Rit didn't get her breakfast. Or dinner. Food. Alright. Feel like there's gonna be more to that story then. Drug traffickers, baby. Maybe they're not familiar with that in this world. The Mafia. I bet it's the Mafia. Drake riding. Whoa. Those things are cool. But do they fly or they glide? Seemingly glide. Not fly. Keeping their drinks cold in the river. Okay. Oh my god. Where's the blushy cheeks? Any second. She had them already. Wow. Oh, there they are. I was waiting for it. I was like, wow, they actually didn't do it. Oh my god. Oh my god, that shot. Jesus Christ. We had them bathing last episode, now this. Every chance they get, huh? So awkward. So I just forced myself in. She is very forward, isn't she? Oh. Alright. Their relationship is progressing. Oh shit. We usually don't see this till the end of the episode. They're still seeking that weapon, huh? Okay, so the girl did stay. It was just the big guy that left to find Gideon then, right? Okay. Mr. Crawley Wally? Is that the name? I don't. When I peer into your tent late at night. That's creepy. Interesting. Resistance to sleep. Wow. No wonder why she's so, like, kind of emotionless, maybe. She doesn't need to eat, she doesn't need to sleep, like, it probably eats away at her a little bit, you know? Oh. You can tell she wants to, but she feels an obligation. It's funny, you can sense a little bit of emotion in Ruti, right? Through that emotionlessness. Oh shit! You're supposed to go to the doctor's office. Nice, she moved quick. Alright, what's going on here? Jesus. Is this what the drug is doing? Alright. Is it like... Is it amplifying their, like, the desire of their, blessing? Yeah. Like, maybe that's what the drug is doing? Jeez. Took a foot to the face. Oh, he blocked that one. Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ! They're just dead! He just killed people. Jeez. He just killed him. I don't know what's going on, so I just killed him. Jeez. Should probably go help that one dude that's dying. Oh shit. Oh, that scared the shit out of him. Hmm. This drug. Lunchtime. Pasta. Oh my god, right. Is she? Or does she just want more? Hmm. Interesting. I feel that, man. Hmm. Interesting. Most mundane. Oh. Hmm. Interesting. That's cool. Find a way that he can use his blessing in a mundane job, you know? Who is this? Okay. Hmm. Yeah. What an asshole. Blessing of the champion. Hmm. Ah. So, he's extending his own insecurities because he's out in these sticks amongst his teammates, most likely. Yeah. He is needed, I imagine. Especially with Rit retired, too. Oh, the hero party member looking for Gideon. Yep. Who is this? Hmm. Who is this ominous new person? was just saying the weather is good. No, how dare you contradict me? Is that just warm milk? Or is that like a tea? Warm milk and honey, okay. Jesus. So he keeps in touch a bit. Well, obviously not in touch like that. Like he keeps up to date on their whereabouts. Oh. Interesting. Little Gideon. Jesus Christ. Does anything frighten you? Aw. Oh. So are they at like a orphanage? So are they actually siblings or yeah, every now and then she shows some emotion. She's not completely emotionless. Oh, at least he didn't promise that. More milk and honey. Alright, cool. Some more Gideon backstory. Uh-oh. Shit, what happened now? No! Our first cliffhanger! Shit! It's the first time that an episode hasn't wrapped up. See, the episode title made me wonder if this is gonna happen. I genuinely, when I read that episode title, I genuinely thought to myself, I was like, okay, is that gonna mean something? Because the episode title was like the... what was it? It was like the Berserking Begins or something like that. And it made me think, like, okay, well, if it's just beginning, does that mean it's not going to conclude in this episode, you know? Interesting. So what happened to Al? Looking at a few things real fast. Alright, we're good. Alright, that should be just about it, right? Yep. Alright, guys, that is it for episode 6. That was a great episode. I really enjoyed that one. That was a lot of fun. Really interesting. I also, in a way, I kind of like that it's not just like another one-off episode. Like, I'm okay with a whole season of one-off episodes, but if they want to throw a story in here that, goes over a couple episodes or through the rest of the season, that's cool too, So we have this drug that they've kind of built up through the show in the last few episodes. They've mentioned it, and it's kind of coming to a head here where more and more people are starting to take it because it makes you feel good, I imagine. Like it says, it makes you feel like a whole new person. And, but apparently for some people, or if you just take too much of it, I'm not sure how it works, but it's making people go berserk, But yeah, so that's a problem. We got to figure out who's distributing it probably at some point and stop them, or raise awareness not to use it, or I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do, but yeah, man, freaking Albert just came in and just killed a couple of his men with no hesitation, just arrows through the head, and that's it, like, man. Like, they could have been saved. Like, they could have thought they were, like, it's supposed to be that drug started as, like, a painkiller or something, right? Or that's what it got, like, registered as. So, like, they could have just been taking it as a painkiller or something, and then they went berserk. Like, we don't know. And they might not have been able to help themselves, and that's something that Red might have been able to save them from. But nope, just Albert straight up killed them. Damn. We got to know a little bit more about some of the other blessings and stuff like that, which is always cool. I mentioned it during the reaction when he noticed how to, like, deal with the guy who was, like, some kind of poison. He used, like, that antidote, I guess it ended up being the drug, right? An overdose of that new drug. But he mentions, like, oh, I know this because I have, like, the first aid skill, upgraded to mastery, or at mastery level, I should say. And I was just thinking, like, how much of a good MacGuffin it is, because, like, it makes it so the characters in the show can basically do whatever they want, and all they have to do is throw in one quick line of being like, oh, I have this skill leveled up, and, like, because these characters are already established and we didn't see them growing up and gaining the abilities that they have, we can't really judge it, we can't question it. It's just like, alright, yep, he has that, So, like, literally they could throw out anything. Like, for all I know, in the next one, they could pull out that, Red has the frickin' hero, goddamn, hero blessing and is stronger than Ruti, and I'd be like, all right, didn't know that. Like, I'd definitely be more skeptical about that, but either way, it was cool learning a bit more of that. We learned, like, Albert has the champion one, which makes him strive to, like, show everyone that he's the best, which kind of, like, is shown in his kind of cocky attitude that I don't really like very much, And then Albert also, they mentioned that he didn't quite cut it in, like, the capital and the bigger cities and stuff, and that's why he's out in the sticks. Like, he never honed his blessing enough. So he's still, like, a good adventurer, but he never, like, made it up there to that high level of, like, qualifying for the hero party or anything like that. And I bet the bit of insecurity he feels, a lot of people, when they feel insecurities, they lash out and will hit other people with kind of, like, how they feel about themselves, but they'll attack other people with those thoughts, So, that's probably why he is really demeaning to a lot of people and everything. But yeah, I liked seeing the flashbacks with Gideon and Ruti, because we got to see a lot of like Rit's backstory and how she integrates into Gideon's past, but we haven't seen much about Gideon, and it seemed like they were. See, I don't know if they were just taking shelter for the storm, or if that was like their home, right? But it seems like it could have been like an orphanage. So, are they actually brother and sister, or was it just something where Gideon took care of her when she was younger, therefore she considers him to be her big brother, kind of thing? I'm not sure. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see, you know. But they were pretty young together. Like, yeah, I like that. I mentioned it, and like she is very like emotionless a lot of times, but she does show some emotion here and there. And even when she's emotionless, you can tell that there's a little bit there. You know, like even just the act of her like putting her hand in the water and stuff like that, I feel like is an act of like contemplation and stuff like that. And then she talks about how like I'm the hero, I'm not allowed to go see my brother. But just the fact that she said that, you know, is her expressing that, like, it's like she's trying to say it to herself to convince herself, you know, like, this is what I have to be doing, you know, I can't be worried about this other stuff. And she's just like saying it out loud to try to like appease her own mind, you know. And but that means that she, you know, I bet she really does want to go and see her brother and everything. So but she has this obligation as the hero, and I mean that's a crazy blessing if it fortifies her against, you know, weather, sleep, food, you know, all of that stuff. Like, and like I said during the reaction, it makes sense why her personality is a little bit more dull, because I feel like a lot of those little pleasures in life are what I wouldn't say it like really like specifically defines us, but I feel like you'd be a lot more like Ruti if you never had to sleep, never had to eat, you never got to enjoy those little pleasures. Because I mean, you know, sometimes it's really good to get a good night's sleep. It makes you feel good when you wake up wide awake. But if you just always have the awake feeling all the time, you know, you don't get those little pleasures, those different like chemicals rushing to your brain when you know, when you sleep or eat something delicious, you know. Like, maybe she can still eat stuff and taste stuff and it'll still be good and enjoyable, but I don't know. I guess my other question is, if she doesn't have to eat, does she ever have to use the restroom? Not that I care. I mean, I guess that's one plus side. If I could go through life without having to ever use the restroom, that'd be kind of cool. But I think I wouldn't sacrifice food to do it, you know, which I guess those go hand in hand, because obviously if you're eating food, you need to process it and it needs to go somewhere, you know. That's the whole point. So I wouldn't want to give up eating all of these delicious meals and snacks and stuff like that. So, yeah, well, I don't know. It was just something I thought about. Does she poop? Anyway. We had an interesting little bonding moment between Gideon and Rit earlier in the episode, where they went to the river and kind of enjoyed themselves a little bit. And they actually got a bit closer, you know. They briefly kissed. She was expressing her feelings and everything, and I think their relationship is steadily progressing. I mean, they haven't gone Facebook official yet. I don't think they're actually saying, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend. Although Albert did refer to Red as her fiance, but I think that was him teasing her, right? That wasn't something where they like time skipped and they're engaged or anything, right? And I missed it. I imagine that was him like kind of teasing her a bit, like kind of like, oh, you know, like kind of like when you see like a girl hanging out with a guy even if they're not dating, and they're like, oh, why don't you go get your boyfriend, you know? Kind of like that, I think, is what he was sort of doing with that fiance comment. But we definitely see their relationship getting closer, which I do like, because I've said it many times where the gag in the beginning of them, like, will they, won't they, you know, like, always being shy and never talking about their feelings when they both, you know, obviously like each other. It does get a little old for me in shows when they consistently do that through, like, an entire show, you know, so I do like that their relationship is progressing, and it's, you know, it's getting a little closer to that, you know, actual relationship stance, with them, you know, holding hands and kissing this episode, you know, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, it was a good episode. I'm looking forward to seeing what comes next. I don't know what happened to Al at the end there. I'm a little worried because I almost said Ed and Al, Full Metal Alchemist. Tanta was his name. Because Al was the one that has the weapon master and doesn't know what to do, right? It wasn't Tanta, I don't think. I think Tanta's the other one who already, like, is fine with things, you know? But I guess the fact that we've always seen them together and now we don't see Tanta with Al, I'm a little worried as to what happened. So I guess we're gonna wait and see. I hope Al didn't, like, pick up a knife out of Gideon's request, and his, like, you know, when he grabbed the knife, his, you know, blessing activated. Well, not activated, but, like, really, like, pushed him to do something bad. I hope not. But I guess we're just gonna have to wait till the next episode. So yeah, that's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you did. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more from me. I have early access for some of my other shows, not for this one since I watch it as it airs. I also have Patreon exclusives where I am watching, or I just finished up Black Sails. I will be starting Squid Game here very soon, so check all that out if you're interested. All that will be on my Patreon. Link is in the description. And I'm also watching Cowboy Bebop as well, so check that out too. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.